Hello to you all. I'm doing a comparison for my two grinders that I have at home. So it was a request from someone on the channel and the comments. So there's the one on the left is the Lelit Fred. It's a 250 gram conical burr coffee grinder. It has 38 millimeter conical stainless steel burr. It's made of stainless steel. It's got a coffee chute, filter holder support, and grinding switch. So this is an on-demand grinder. I did use it for a bit, and I decided to upgrade to the Specialita because I fell in love with the design. I wanted a nicer grinder because in the espresso world, in the coffee world, they always say that your coffee is as good as your grinder. The other is the Specialita coffee grinder on the right. It's in chrome. You got 300 gram coffee bean hopper. It's painted stainless steel and polished steel housing. 55 millimeter flat hardened steel burr. It's got a touch screen. It's a dose counter. You have 2 dose or continuous sitting. Micrometric adjustment. On both of them, it's micrometric. And you can really hit the spot. It costs more money. It's really beautiful, I love it. They can do a wide range of coffee grind. I'm going to go up, do a pour over, not a pull pork. I'm going to single dose, measure my beans. So I want about 15 grams. I'm gonna put 16 because there's always some retention on grinders. You push it to have your grind. There's a button here. I always do that with this one when I'm doing the single dosing because there's a lot of coffee that is retained in the chute. That was something I didn't like about it. Okay. And get the receptacle hot. Let's dump the coffee. Put the timer. I'm going to do the first phase of blooming. Put 50 grams. Waiting 30 seconds. Now let's continue. The total of gram of water, I want 250 gram. Just going to shake it a bit. So let's do the pour. I got my 250 gram of water. Shake it a bit. I think that the Lelit grinder is a nice grinder. I do like the design with the stainless polished steel like mirror style. If it's nice with the machine or any other Lelit machine. It's stepless, so you can really get, when you're doing espresso, you can have hit your mark. You can single dose. I'm gonna dump that, I'm gonna taste it. Let's taste this coffee. I'm gonna shake it a bit. Hello. It's not bad tasting, but it's not tasting all the aroma of the coffee I'm used to. It's a bit bitter. We're going to switch to do this, the other one. Let's open the Specialita. You see it has a nice digital display. It looks really nice when it opened. I'm gonna single dose again. Measure up 15 gram. And you will see the noise is very different. Okay. It's faster, it's quieter, it's more expensive. So less retention in this one. Better for single dosing. That was a nice sound. The 30-second bloom phase. Wait the 30-second. You may be wondering why I'm doing a V60 with these espresso grinder. It's just to show that both of them can do different grind size. One is easier to go from one to the other. This one is harder, but this one is very easy. But this one, the knob I have is, I think is only sold in the province of Quebec. Because in the other parts, it's the Perfecto that has that knob, but has not the same the bird. These one are 55 millimeters, and for the Perfecto, it's 50. But this is really a Specialita. So some person asked me, is that a Perfecto? No, that's perfect. No, that's not a Perfecto. It's a Specialita. Still have the other drink here. Gonna get to the 3-minute mark. Bye-bye. I'm gonna taste it. Very different. So there's a big difference. This is more like sour. I do not taste like the sugar of the coffee. This one is really sweeter. You want to drink it black to taste all the note of the coffee. But this one is from the fret grinder. You want to put some milk in there because it's not nice. There is an aftertaste. So that's the taste, but the many times I tried that this one is better. You cannot taste it, of course, you have to take my word, but there is a noticeable difference. So that was the first part of the test, the one with the V60, because I think the V60, you taste the note of the coffee. It's a different way. I like to do two methods, like the Espresso and the V60, to really show the difference of the two grinder. Okay, first phase done. Now we're going for the Espresso. So I want to change the grind setting. On the side of the grinder, you have this knob here that you can turn clockwise for fine, counterclockwise for coarse, and it's micrometric, so it's very precise. So that is excellent for the price point of this grinder. It's very nice to have the micrometric. But if you want to pass to one grind size to the other, it's hard to adjust. I'm going to adjust that. There's no grind in here, so I can do it, but as you can see, it does not turn quite fast. I will have to do a lot of turn, and I don't really know where I'm going. Yes, there's some numbers here, so I will have to adjust that. So I'm going to do that and come back. For Espresso, I'm going to put, I want 18.5. Let's grind. Little pause. Let's weight it. 18.5. And let's do it. Ooh, to the top. Almost 12 bars. Okay. Ow. Sorry, my back is not doing well. So I want about 30 grams. I sometimes like it over extracted. So I'm going to stop soon. Okay. 33.6 gram of liquid gold. This is what it looks like. Looks nice. That's a okay espresso at a local normal coffee shop. That is what I would get. It's not bad, but it's not like, ooh, I want to taste all the notes and just experience my espresso. It's more like, you should have put it in a cappuccino with some milk. Now I'm going to do with the Specialita. Need to change the grind settings. So I'm just starting it and I'm just turning the knob and it's labeled Espresso. I'm going in Espresso, and with this I think I'm going to put it about here because I'm supposed to know my beans. So this knob is real simple, just to turn it. So there's even Espresso, Mocha, Drip, Turkish, and there's even for Mocha Pot, and you have numbers, so it's easy to retain the position. But never turn this knob if there's coffee in the grinder. If you do it and there's coffee in the grinder, you have to turn on the grinder. I always turn it on when I turn the knobs. Open the chute. Close the chute. Just going to tap it a bit. 18.2. Good enough. Good enough, friend. Flush it. Let's do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this is a nice Lelit coffee chute, coffee slide. It seems to be a bit faster. So maybe my grind was not fine enough. Yeah, it's going too fast. I'm going to stop it there. So this is more liquid. So my grind setting was too coarse. Still gonna taste it. Here it was darker, but it was from the coarseness of the grind. Already very different. This is like more open, lighter, sweeter. Less bitterness. Again, this one tastes much better to my taste. So it was not an exactly fair taste because it's this one I needed to put maybe coarser, but I know by experience because I've experienced before. I decided to change and I've done a lot of tests, and always this grinder for me produce better shot over the taste. You can do for both grinder can fine to coarse, have the same measurement, the same time requirements to have your shot. You can do nice shot with both of them, but for the taste, the Specialita always tastes better for me, and that's why I switch. So I think it's a big enough difference if you can afford it to go with the Specialita, but this one will give you great result for the price. It's a nice grinder, it looks nice. It's micrometric based on money. I advise you to choose this one if you can afford it, but this one will do fine for other people. If you drink a lot of milk-based drink, this will be enough for you. But if you're more espresso, V16, you like your coffee black, this one will give you better tasting. It's subtle, but it's a big enough difference to warrant the upgrade for me on my taste. So this was the test from the Lelit thread and the Eureka Mignon Specialita. Thank you very much. So my last word for this comparison on the two grinder, if you look at them more closely, both have micrometric adjustment, both have nice design of Italian style, made in Italy. The big difference, of course, being about this one is twice the price of this one. This is conical burr, this one is flat burr. They will give you different tasting coffee. Bitterness, more sweetness, tastes better the coffee with this one. This one is quieter, louder. You have two programmable time-based dose. Did not use them. I just put 18 seconds. That's more than I need, and I single dose. Both can put your portafilter. Just push, it grinds. You can even do, I think, yeah, this will never stop. But this one has the this little knob here to adjust. As you can see, it's far more easier to adjust. French press, drip, mocha, espresso, and turco. And this one, this wheel that you turn very slowly, and it's hard to know where you're going. So this to pass from one grind size to the other, very easy. This one is very hard. I wanted to keep this one to do like my V60, but because of the taste difference, I think I'm going to sell it and just use this one and use the knob. So that was my comparison for these two grinders. I hope you enjoyed it, and that helped you make your choice. Bye-bye.